Good evening. Happy Saturday evening. You caught me slurping my tea. Not to worry. A very quick update. Our 35th Dorset Battalion. It's the only one from Dorset, as far as I could see in my trusty book here, which everybody should have. 35th. 1701 is the Royal Sussex. 1782 to 1805 it was the Dorsetshire, and then from 1805 it went back to Sussex, so use it for either. Orange facings, which should look nice. So what I've done, put that down, is I'm just using figures like that, shouldering their muskets. But I was a couple of figures short, and if you remember I said I'd probably use Airfix figures. Well, I wasn't really that keen on the idea, although I had a couple trimmed up and ready to go, and I matched the shakos in, so I still wasn't really that keen. So I thought, what else have I got here that looks more or less the same? So in the end I found some redundant Dutch infantry. And what I did was chopped off the heads and put British heads on them, which was a fiddly finicky job at that scale. You can just see round the joint of the head, round the neck, where I've used some liquid green stuff. First time I've used this stuff, proves to be very good. Full marks to Citadel for that one. So I think you'll agree. A reasonable match. Should look pretty good. Should fit. There's only two of them, so they should fit in okay. And I'll give them I'll give them different coloured trousers. I'll give a few of these figures, I think, different coloured trousers, which is what I really meant to do with the last battalion, the East Evans. Just give them some different pants and stuff, but I didn't. So they'll look quite good. They've got slightly different boots on. They got gaiters or something around the boots, but uniform wasn't universal. It's whatever you could get. So now I've changed the heads. They'll fit in very nice. And I've got the usual SE drummer. SE always seem to model their drummers as boys for some reason. And Airfix bugler. Now I've trimmed the shako on that one just to match it in. I should really, I suppose, give it a plume on top, really. Yeah, I might do that tomorrow. We'll see. And excuse me, my voice is going in again. Constant problem. I said I was probably going to use Airfix figures for the standard bearers, although I could have used the hat ones. In the end, I actually did go with the hat ones. Drill out the hands with a pin drill. I've just inserted a mat pin. Ideal. And what I wanted this time was a mounted colonel. And again, I thought I'm probably going to have to use a Airfix figure, but what I wanted was a mounted colonel wearing a bicorn I thought that would look nice. And I'm thinking, well, I'm probably going to have to use a figure and mould on the bicorn with some green stuff or something. And then I thought, wait a minute, I've got the British and Prussian General Staff pack from Italeri. So I can reach it, purloined a figure from that. Very, very nice figure, I have to say. It's going to look super painted up, that is, and you'll see there's a little pin I've put in, so I always pin my riders to the horses. I always paint them separate, then pin them on. That way I know everything's painted. I can do a proper job. So that's a mounted colonel with the bicorn. So that's going to look really nice. Looking forward to doing that. So that's our 35th. I was nearly going to say East Devon then. Our 35th Dorset Regiment Battalion. So they're all ready to go. So tomorrow I'll give them all a coat of primer. I'll let that green stuff dry around the neck. Just tidy that up. Those heads are pinned on, by the way. I always pin any heads, limbs, legs, whatever I'm changing. They're always pinned as well as stuck, and then go around the joint with filler of some kind. So that's them done. So we're off and rocking on another battalion. They're all deflashed, all washed in the tooth powder. So they're all up and ready to go, the 35th Dorsets. So carry on tomorrow. I am now going to go away with my best friend over there who sat on the chair, who you can't see. I'm going to go away and watch a guy called Guido Pancaldi, a guy who most of you will never have heard of. Anybody know who Guido Pancaldi is? Very, very good guy. So I'm going to go away and watch him and relax for the evening. Missed some Uncle Adolf on eBay earlier. Went far too much money. Album full of Uncle Adolf. Missed that. You know, you have to set your limits on these things. It just went too much. More than I think it was worth, actually. But I've got some here anyway. So that's me done for today. Hope you all had a nice Saturday. Have a nice Sunday. We will see you on the next one.